Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're unpacking a wild new White House report about a massive government fraud crackdown. Let's jump right into this crazy number. They've referred $22 billion in fraudulent pandemic loans for immediate collection. Our source material from Matt Moore's TV frames this whole thing as an unprecedented offensive against deep-rooted government waste. The feds moved incredibly fast, taking massive, rapid enforcement actions just between February and May of 2026. There's a fascinating dual focus here. They're heavily targeting healthcare providers alongside pandemic relief and student programs. For healthcare, it's totally systemic. We're talking suspending high-risk providers, freezing Medicare enrollments, and triggering nationwide audits. The scale here is just mind-blowing. By April, the DOJ confirmed 8,000 active ongoing fraud cases. And get this, it doesn't stop there. The task force found $6.3 billion in suspected fraudulent government contracts. Shifting to pandemic relief, the Small Business Administration actually flagged over 500,000 loans for aggressive collection. What's truly staggering is this massive volume of suspended funds directly impacting everyday healthcare programs across the country. Now, beyond just the numbers, the Matt Moore's TV coverage frames these federal actions through a very distinct partisan political lens. The host essentially blames this fraud on Democrats and progressive blue states, specifically singling out California and Minnesota. To emphasize this angle, the coverage highlights a quote from Stephen Miller directly blaming refugee populations in Minnesota. Miller basically alleges that these specific refugee communities lack belief in the rule of law and are robbing taxpayers. The host echoes those exact sentiments, asserting these individuals squandered America's generosity and demanding their swift deportation. But refocusing on the actual data, specific enforcements do include the largest autism fraud scheme ever prosecuted. The host also praises viral internet journalists who helped expose daycare operators now facing serious federal charges. So, while the source's rhetoric heavily targets refugees, the underlying data spans healthcare, loans, and federal contracts nationwide. Ultimately, the source's main takeaway is that this relentless crackdown effort is going to restore faith in government. But we'll leave you with this to ponder. Does this sweeping crackdown restore your trust in government accountability?